Idiom series with their usage. Bite off more than you can chew. Meaning, take on more responsibilities than you can handle or overwork. Example, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew with this new project. It's too much work.
Have you ever heard the saying, bite off more than you can chew? It's like trying to eat a whole pizza in one bite. Imagine the struggle, the overwhelming feeling of having too much in your mouth at once. You might get a mouthful, but it's too much to handle. You can't savor the flavors and you end up feeling uncomfortable and stressed. This saying isn't just about food, it's a metaphor for life. We often find ourselves juggling multiple tasks, trying to keep up with everything at once. It's about taking on too much in life. Whether it's work, personal commitments, or social obligations, we can easily become overwhelmed. Maybe you said yes to too many projects or promised to help everyone at once. It's a common scenario where our enthusiasm gets the better of us. It's easy to get excited and think we can do it all. The thrill of new opportunities and the desire to please others can lead us to overcommit. But sometimes, we need to take a step back and be realistic about our limits. It's important to recognize that we can't do everything at once. Prioritizing tasks and setting boundaries can help us manage our responsibilities better. It's okay to say no sometimes and focus on what truly matters. By doing so, we can find balance and enjoy the things we love without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, it's not about doing everything, but doing what you can, well. So take a moment to reflect on your commitments. Are you biting off more than you can chew? If so, it's time to reassess and make changes for a healthier, happier life. Why do we bite off more than we can chew? Sometimes we want to please everyone, other times we're afraid to say no. We might think we have to do it all to be successful. Maybe we're just super excited about something new. Whatever the reason, it's important to remember that it's okay to have limits. Imagine this. It's the week before finals and you have 3 exams and a big project due. On top of that, you promise to help your friends study and volunteer at a bake sale. That's a lot to handle. You might feel stressed, tired, and like you can't do your best work. This is a classic example of biting off more than you can chew. It's important to learn how to manage your time and commitments. Section 4. The price of overdoing it, consequences of taking on too much. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of taking on more than we can handle. What happens when we bite off more than we can chew? We often find ourselves juggling multiple tasks, trying to meet deadlines and striving to please everyone around us. We might feel overwhelmed and stressed. The constant pressure can lead to anxiety and a sense of being trapped in an endless cycle of work. Our work might suffer, and we could make mistakes. When we're stretched too thin, the quality of our work declines, and errors become more frequent. We might even get sick from pushing ourselves too hard. Chronic stress can weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to illnesses. It's important to listen to our bodies and minds. Taking regular breaks, practicing mindfulness, and engaging in activities that help us relax can make a significant difference. Taking on too much can also hurt our relationships. When we're constantly busy, we might neglect our loved ones, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. If we can't keep our promises, people might be disappointed. It's crucial to set realistic expectations and communicate openly with those around us to maintain healthy relationships. Section 5. Finding your balance. Learning to say no and prioritize. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get overwhelmed with the sheer number of tasks and responsibilities we face daily. So, how can we avoid biting off more than we can chew? The key lies in understanding our limits and setting boundaries. It's all about finding a balance. Balance isn't just about managing time, it's also about managing energy and focus. Learn to say no when you need to. Saying no can be difficult, but it's essential for maintaining your mental and emotional health. It's okay to prioritize your own well-being. Self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for long-term productivity and happiness. Make a list of your commitments and see what you can realistically handle. Break down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Seeking support from friends, family, or colleagues can make a significant difference. Remember, it's better to do a few things well than many things poorly. Quality over quantity should be your guiding principle. Take time to reflect on your priorities regularly. Adjust them as needed to ensure they align with your goals and values. Ultimately, learning to say no and prioritize allows you to lead a more fulfilling and balanced life. Embrace the power of choice and take control of your time. Section 6. Listen to yourself. Biting off more than you can chew is a common experience. It's easy to get caught up in excitement and the desire to do it all. But remember, it's okay to have limits. Listen to your body and mind. Learn to say no and prioritize your well-being. You got this.